Good evening. How y'all feeling today? What's happening? My name is David, and this channel is called G.M.U, which stands for Grown Man Understanding. On this channel, we focus on men progression. This channel is about everything and nothing concerning men's progression, from fashion to dating to nutrition to semen retention, anything that you can think of. I'm leaving some stuff out, but anything that you can think of as far as men's progression, that's what this channel embodies. So here's the thing. Right now we're talking about this particular video is about choosing signals, or IOIs, which is indicator of interest, when dealing with women, and how. So basically, with choosing signals, a lot of times we admit as men we don't spot them. You know, straight on. I was out with my friends last week, and we in this club, like a lounge. It was nice, and this girl was looking at my partner, and I'm looking around because when I come in, I'm looking at everything. Like I'm peeping the whole scene. So the girl came over, started dancing beside him. She started looking at him in the face. And he just all in his other world. So I said, hey, man, like she really, you might need to make a move. So he was like, you sure? I said, yeah. I mean, I see everything. She came from the side of the room, the side of the club, came all the way over, stood by you, started looking at you, and started dancing. So long story short, he goes and he talks to her, and sure enough, they exchanged numbers, and I was talking to them last week. They talking or whatever the case may be. But the point that I'm making is that, you know, those subtle kind of looks, maybe those subtle kind of looks. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a difference between women that give out choosing signals and attention whores. All right. So with these attention whores, is they only want attention. So they'll come and they'll flirt. That's why I don't recommend and would never be the type to flirt with a woman. I'm straight to the point. I believe in transparency. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? My name's David, blah, blah, blah. Then go from there. It'll never be a time where I flirt or whatever the case may be, because women that want attention want to flirt. That's what they want to do. A woman that's sending out choosing signals, after so long of you not making a move, she takes it as rejection and goes on about her business. So what I'm saying is, either way, if you feel like a woman is looking at you or giving you choosing signals, just like I'm in the car business, I'm a car salesperson. Time kills deals. So if a woman has been looking at you for an extended period of time, and you don't go up and you don't approach her within a reasonable time, then it's just a bad look. Because for one, it says that you don't have enough balls to go and approach her. And you don't have enough balls to go and approach her. And for two, she starts to take it as rejection. Now the attention whore, she all over it. She'll walk up to you, y'all talk, you work with her, she might be at a club or whatever the case may be, she'll flirt and flirt and flirt. But the moment you approach her and tell her, hey, look, what's going on? Like, you want to go get something to eat or whatever the case may be, she'll go ahead and end it. And then she'll be kind of in her feelings because she never was interested in you anyway. The only thing she wanted to do was get your non-sexual attention. So with that being said, now I can't say this. I've had an issue where it kind of went bad. Okay, so let me show you how it can go wrong. All right, so I was staying in a 1-bedroom apartment, right? So my 1-bedroom apartment was upstairs. So every 3 or 4 days after work, I would go to the grocery store, and I would have to go upstairs to my groceries, but it was never anything heavy. So there was this lady. This lady could have been around 60 to 65, but she wasn't built up like she was 60 to 65. She was built up like her body frame was like she was 25 to 30. Like Miss Parker. Like she was bad. So I noticed every time I came home, she was like, "Can I help you with your bags?" So the first time I said no, the second time I said no, the third time I said no, on the fourth time, it's 11 o'clock at night. Now keep in mind now, the only thing I have is at that time I was eating meat, now I'm vegan. So I had like some sausages and I had like some paper towels. It was only like 2 bags. So she insisted. She was like, "Can I come upstairs to help you?" I was like, "Okay, come on upstairs." So she comes upstairs. We walk in the door. First thing she said, "Ooh, this is nice. This is really nice." So she walks past me because keep in mind, it's a 1-bedroom apartment, so it's very, very small. So she walks past me and goes straight to my bedroom, right? She goes to the bedroom. She looks in the closet. She was like, "Ooh, it's clean in here. It's so nice. You single? You ain't got anybody in here or anything like that?" So as we're walking to the front of the apartment, her phone goes off, right? So I kind of look at the screen. It was her daughter, and she was like, and her daughter was gorgeous too. I mean, her daughter was gorgeous. So she said, "Yeah, my daughter is the one that drive the gray car downstairs." Well, I'm not gonna say the name of the car and all that. Okay, all right, okay, all right, cool. So she comes in and she sits on the couch. But when she sits on the couch, most people, they lean back. And keep in mind now, she had on tights. It's 11 o'clock, and she's in the house, and she helped me carry paper towels up the stairs. Cool, no problem. So this particular night, she sits on, like most people when they come in, they sit back, they relax. Not this lady. This lady sat on the edge of the couch. I'm like, okay. Like on the very edge of the couch. I'm like, okay. So I go so far as to go to the freezer, start putting my meat in the freezer. All right, and then I was putting some stuff in the refrigerator. So I'm looking at her, she looking at me. And what I noticed was she was looking at me from my torso down. So I don't know, something happened where she licked the lips. She licked the bottom lip. I was like, okay. So in my mind, these are choosing signals. These are indicator of interest. I'm like, let's go. So I walk up to her, pull my Johnson out, put it like right there in her face. She was like, young man, what are you doing? Put that thing away. I was like, man. So I pulled back up my pants and I was like, man, my fault. I thought you were saying. She was like, no. So she got quiet. I was like, well, maybe one day you want to come through. Maybe I could cook for you or whatever the case may be. All right. So she said, no, I'm fine. So she got her purse and she left and she walked out. So ironically, I never paid attention to her daughter because I never seen her before. So obviously, if you point out a particular car, that's the daughter car, I'm kind of looking at it like, oh, okay, so whoever gets in that car, that's who drives it. Saw her daughter. Her daughter was gorgeous, and she was kind of telling me something like, yeah, that's my daughter. She lived with me. Going back in the story, yeah, that's my daughter. She lived with me, because my mind was where it was on, because I was confident in the choosing signals that I thought I was getting. I didn't even hear everything about the daughter. Didn't hear any of it. So a couple days go by, seeing the daughter. I mean, porcelain skin, natural hair. I mean, this lady, this woman is just gorgeous. We're around the same age. The dumpster is by our house, so I'm putting my trash in there. I was like, hey, how you doing? She just gave me that look like, yeah, hey, how you doing? At that moment, I knew she had, the mom had probably told the daughter. I was thinking I had an indication of interest or either choosing signals to get a little something going on. That's not what was going on. She was actually scoping the scene for her daughter. Kind of messed that up. So what I'm saying is not to tell all be all. And just don't jump in it like with both feet like I did. Like that's what I'm saying. That's the reason I'm giving you this example. Like still have some type of couth. In that moment I didn't have any couth. So with that being said, again, I say it again, you know, every situation is different, but majority of the time it's the same way. Just take common sense. In that moment, I didn't have any common sense. I was thinking with the wrong anatomy. You know, if you know what that means, you know. Okay, so yeah, I was thinking with the other head, maybe then the. Okay, so the point that I'm making is, every situation, take your time. Just because you think she's giving you a choosing signal, she may not be giving you a choosing signal, and she is giving you a choosing signal. Just go approach her. Don't pull your Johnson out. One more thing, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna be coming with a lot of more videos, and because I got a lot of situations that's similar to this, so I'll be coming with a lot more videos and just things that I've learned. But just growing up, being a man. So, hey, it's been good. I'm out.